My name is Jessica Jimenez. I am a control systems engineer at the National Ignition Facility. My focus is safety systems. So what I do is I program controllers that monitor the status of doors, enclosures, and the laser system, and it prevents the laser operating if there's any unsafe condition. So I went to school to the University of Puerto Rico, Mayagüez. So I'm originally from Puerto Rico. And at that time, I went to the best school that I could go in Puerto Rico. I never thought about going outside Puerto Rico. And then when I finished my bachelor's degree in electrical engineering, I thought, well, I want to do a PhD. And then I decided to go to UC Berkeley. My parents didn't go to college, but my older sister went to college. And she's also an electrical engineer. And she was like my role model, if so to speak. And to be honest, when I went to college originally, I thought, well, I'm gonna get into one of the engineerings and then figure out which one I like and transfer. The first year or 2 years are general engineering classes, and there you can get a sense of what you like and what you don't like. So I would say if someone is trying to get into engineering but they're not sure, they can always get started in one of them and transfer to another. Even younger kids, I will say, believe in yourself. You can do it. Even if people tell you that you cannot do it, you can do it. And you're able to solve very difficult problems. My daughter always tells me, that's too hard, Mom. I'm like, you can do hard things. And don't let anybody tell you differently.